All right, here we go. Big Daddy Shin, day 151 at 24 Hour Fitness. So today was my last day of school. I feel great, but I still got to go in one day next week and then finish cleaning up and inventory. Turns out that we have a lot of stuff at our school. I mean, the band director that's coming in, there's going to... You know, I just did music, right? And they want to do band because I guess once upon a time at the school there's like a really awesome band. So I go in there and then there's like tons of instruments, tons. I mean, I was shocked. But anyways, my lower right hip still hurts. And I'm going to Disneyland tomorrow with my niece Bria. So today is just a regular general day. Let me check in. So yeah, tomorrow the whole Disney thing is kind of like killed me. But it's going to be awesome. First time I hung out with Bria in a long time. I mean, yeah, long time. Now she's all graduated college and everything, and you know, yeah, we'll see what she's doing. But right now, I realized that I was so tired. I got back home after graduation. Haley sung amazing, but you know, it was hot. I left my jacket in the car, so I had to go back and come back before it's all sweaty. I'm like, oh. And then, yeah, it was a good day. And I came back, and then that's how it is. I knew just like clockwork when I come in, guess who's here right here?
The amazing Steve! Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
My hand up!
Whatever. So yeah, we had graduation today. I was telling the story on how I'm super tired. And then, so my niece, we're going to go to the Die Hard. We're going to do the Die Hard, wake up in the morning. I'm getting her at 7:30.
It opens at 8, I assume?
No, at 9.
9. Okay.
You know how it takes forever to get in that structure now?
Oh, yeah, for the security.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know,
We're going to get her at 7:30.
No, I'm going to get her at 7:30, but get there at 8. And then, so it turns out that I got her like a sweatshirt and a t-shirt, but the smalls, but she's a medium.
Oh.
I'm like, great. So the thing is...
Yeah. So, now she's going to think she's fat.
Well, she's not fat. Yeah,
I know, but that's what she's got. That's the way that the woman thinks.
I know, right?
Yeah. She's
But
think,
she'll be okay. She's a sorority girl, all that stuff, you know.
She might need psychological.
But what is it? Yeah. So I told her it's hard to get this thing because when I went there, they're like the ones with that Disneyland in the back of their shoulder blades. So this one's blue with blue and white stripes on the bottom, and then the back, the Disneyland is red, white, and blue. It's like patriotic. And then so there's only like larges and extra larges left.
I know.
Because all the people are getting the smalls and mediums. So I found a small with my friend Nancy, and it's gonna suck tomorrow.
It's gonna be hot. So,
yeah, but I mean that's for like later.
Which park are you gonna open with?
You know, most likely California Adventure. And then
what is the strategy?
All right, here we go. We'll talk strategy. All right, you know what? I'm going to use that bike. I don't know if it's going to be good or not. Is that broken?
I believe it.
All right, let's see. Let me start with. Okay, so adjusted. I guess this one's not too bad. Okay, so I go to the manual. $287. 60 minutes. There you have it, right? And then I just cover so I can't see it. Oh, thanks, man. I know, right? I know. And then so I do a 3-2-1, a 3-2-1. Okay, so now I'm on a different bike. I'm on the one right next to Jack, right? So now I figure if I'm going to talk Disney strategy, I might as well talk about I'm on the bike, right? It's better than playing the game.
That's called multitasking.
Yes.
Doing more than one thing at one time.
Yeah, and it's funny.
For your homeschool.
So I have 3 consecutive Jack videos, right? And some people are like, wow, that guy's like Superman. Okay, so when we go, okay, so we're going like morning one. Okay, this is morning. Okay, so first you go to Radiator Springs and get the fast pass, right? And then
for the
cars, and then you go wait in line for Tower Terror.
Tower Terror. No, it's Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay, same thing. I know.
Which did you prefer?
You know, I'm a big Twilight Zone guy. I was pissed, but Guardians of the Galaxy, it's pretty awesome. Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy is lame compared to Tower Terror.
I don't know, because now
It's slower. It's not as much fun.
But you know, okay, I told you my glasses, my eyes are really bad, right? But even with my bad eyes, it's like HD. I'm actually curious what's going to look like with this 2015 vision. Can you imagine?
All these superpowers.
I know. Well, that's a marvel.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Yes. And then if we have time, we go to Monsters Inc. And then we go to Radiator Springs. No. That's later when we leave.
Oh.
So then usually after we hit Radiator Springs, that's when we go. We get the free chocolate.
Oh, like your deli?
Yeah,
we get the free chocolate, but my girl loves their hot chocolate. So
what?
We always get free chocolate and a hot chocolate.
Well, we always do that bread.
Right, you do the same thing we do.
Put the chocolate on the bread, fold it, and you get chocolate croissant.
Oh yeah. She waits till it gets all the way at the bottom because it's usually on her hot chocolate. There's usually chocolate crumbs on the bottom. So she kind of eats some of the bread, but she saves it for the crumbly chocolate at the bottom. Yeah, we
remember, this go like 9 in the morning, 9:30.
We grab a hot chocolate and sit on one of the benches out there at Ghirardelli Square, and people watch for a while.
Well, for me, we try to get everything done before the first show, and then now with the California Screaming out there.
Frozen show?
Yeah.
Don't waste your time.
Well, I like it. I mean, okay.
I was a big, huge
Aladdin
fan.
Oh, yeah, right?
The Frozen is like, just my...
Yeah.
It's like,
okay, so here's the deal. I love Aladdin.
Yeah.
And then, every time I go, I knew all the jokes. I know all the different genies, all the different lads. I was like,
it was hilarious. It was something I looked forward to. In fact, that might have been my all-time favorite Disney thing at Disneyland was the Aladdin.
Yeah, but I hate Frozen. So what happened was, when Frozen first came, they're shoving it down our throats. It's like, oh, Frozen. I'm like, screw this. And then but the thing is, I did my students this service. I'm like, what's this Frozen thing? Who cares about this Ice Queen, this Let It Go song? So I didn't teach it to my students that year. I should have taught it that year because I would have been cutting edge. What happened is it blew up. And then the next year, everybody was Frozen. I'm like, oh. So I could have been ahead of the curve, and I totally blew it. That's why I hated it too. So it took away. So now I didn't like Aladdin, and I go into the Frozen show going, oh man, this is gonna suck. But you know what? The special effects are pretty awesome. Yeah.
First of all, the storyline of Frozen to be.
Hey, you know what?
What's the moral of the story? Oh, the better-looking girl wins. Oh, congratulations! That's a good moral thing for our young people to. All the girls want to be Elsa. None wants to be the little one.
Anna. But you know, I think Anna's better in this one. But hey, remember Aladdin? They say lie, and then you get the girl. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, all those Disney movies, except Coco.
Aladdin had so many more characters. You know, the evil sorcerer and
Jafar.
Jafar, Jafar, and of course Genie and Aladdin.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Aladdin was by far more entertaining. But just sitting there.
This summer we went to the Pantages Theater to see Aladdin.
Oh, how was that?
The Disney person kicked its ass. It was like, why did we waste our money?
Right?
Oh, yeah, they changed Aladdin to this gay black guy, and it's like, oh, come on.
Okay.
And you know how the genie in the Disney Aladdin, you know, it had a little bit, at least a little bit of an edge to it. No, the Pantages Hollywood version.
Oh, wait, so it's bad.
The Hollywood version was, if I could have gotten a refund.
All right, thanks. You just saved me $130.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Right?
You leave going, man, the Disney version just kicks its ass. Yes, some of the production in the Hollywood version, they got more time, so they could expand on. Yeah, it was a little better.
But you know, it's Hollywood.
You know, Mr. Aladdin.
Oh yeah, Friend Like Me.
Oh man, that's a kicks ass in the Disney version, and it was kind of lame.
Well, maybe also too, because I'm assuming you watched the Disney one as many times as I have. About 100 and 200, 300.
With the Rockville, the animation.
No. The actual California Adventure.
Maybe 200 times.
Yeah, right. I mean, I'm up there too.
If we just went to Disneyland, walked around, had a hot chocolate, saw Aladdin, and went home.
Yeah, that was one of the greatest shows. I remember that too.
Cool with that.
Yeah,
it was great because sometimes Disney's Bob's or maybe it's a little rainy, so let's hit the Aladdin. Let's hit it twice.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I remember there's this lady that would go 4 times.
So I can continue. You're one of my favorites.
All right, there we go. So I'll probably be on this bike for 2 hours now. We'll see. He's taking a break and he's coming back. But anyway, so 1.84. Okay, so all I have to do is talk about 4 more movies, right? But yeah, tomorrow's gonna be rough because it's like still overweight. I'm starting to sweat a lot more, and we'll see. Let's see how he starts his thing. Okay, let's see how he starts his stuff. Hold on. Okay, so this is how he starts his.
Even though that's not my actual weight, I don't care. I'm just saving time. It's 6 inches. It's great. It's good. You know, but I'm not going to tear up a knee, so. Anyway.
Okay.
I just
hold on, time. I got to reverse. Okay, back to Aladdin here.
Disney Aladdin versus the Pantages Aladdin. You know, in the Disney version, one of the nicest parts, one of the more romantic parts is when Princess Jasmine is up in her tower. And
she's singing Lucky Bird?
Lucky Bird in a Gilded Cage?
Yeah.
Not even in the Hollywood version? Are you kidding me?
Well, but remember, that song was cut out of like the movie, but then it's always in the background. I think they made up that song just for the California Adventure one. It's the one that goes da 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 da.
After even 100, it always got me a little choked up.
Right?
And,
except when Jasmine was like not a good Jasmine. Some Jasmines were amazing.
Oh yeah, but most of the Jasmines were okay. The Disney version, the show hinged on the genie, and there was this one guy that was fantastic.
No, I mean the black dude. I mean, I was reading all the rate. I mean, I think for like his history and stuff, he seemed like he was pretty good. Maybe he caught him on a bad night or something, you know?
No.
The writing was bad?
I know what I like. And I was prepared to be wowed and knew they did not deliver the goods. Not even close. not even close. Like I said,
So Jack is a diehard Disney guy. When he's not here, he's at Disneyland.
Yeah, but when Aladdin was replaced by Frozen, a part of me died.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I can't watch this every time, but when I bring new people, let's watch it, right?
Yeah, for a new person, it's...
Because, I mean, the spectacle of it all, I think it's worth the price of the ticket. Because right there, you can bring the theater and...
That's what I always
live
thought.
singing. They're not lip syncing.
Yeah, that's what I always thought. It's like you're getting a free Hollywood production, and it's part of... Come on. You know, that I always thought that was fantastic.
Did you ever see a mess up in Aladdin?
Oh yeah, I saw them. The guards throwing the meat. Aladdin.
Spoiler, by the way.
Aladdin's up in this tower, and he had stolen an apple. So the guards ask him to give him back the apple, and he throws it in. And he missed it.
You know
when it opens up and the old guy is saying, "Oh, welcome to Agrabah."
Yeah.
He totally forgot all this.
Oh, wow.
He kind of bumbled and said, "Oh, just show me this." He totally showed this one. It happened.
You know when...
But it did not detract.
You know when he goes, all I gotta do is jump,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
My lad got stuck there once.
Oh, yeah, dude.
So he's just hanging up there by a string and they close it down. But I had it on video. Yeah, I actually videoed that one. Or I had the picture of it. Well, I forgot. I remember.
Yeah.
And then one of the Jasmines became my friend. And I was like, oh, wow, it was awesome.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean...
But yeah, you got to, you knew every line.
It was funny.
Oh, and,
I heard there's a rumor that Steve Martin was the genie one time.
oh, yeah? Oh, that would have been fun.
Can you imagine?
I never was, I've been to a lot of shows, but now
No, I know, but...
that would have been cool.
That would have been amazing.
Yeah. You know, of course you know that he worked in a Disney Magic Shop
Yeah.
way back when.
And then the Birdcage Theater, Knott's Berry Farm.
Oh, yeah.
But,
yeah.
well, so, what is
So
it?
anyway, so you're back to California Adventure. So you're going through Frozen, and yeah, that one song was pretty good. I'll give it that.
No, but actually on the Frozen one, my favorite song is that troll song that nobody ever hears of. No, I'm kidding. That's kind of, I don't know what it is. No, the one I like is the reindeer one where it's in the guitar. But the good thing about it is, though, I think they wanted to sell more Anna stuff. Because I think Anna is a star.
Of course.
The Frozen one. You just like her so much.
No. They just. What's the like about Anna?
I don't know. She's just friendly and.
Oh, she's the secondary.
Elsa's the mean
Anna
one.
has more personality than.
Well, yeah, but Elsa's the ice
Elsa
queen.
would grow up to be the ice princess kind of type of girl. Get it? See?
No, that's why they named her Ice Princess, right?
But anyway.
Like she's cold.
She's just like a I'm too pretty for you type of person.
I mean, if you didn't have friends all your life, I mean, what do you expect? Right?
Oh, see, that's funny.
You can't even hang out with your own sister.
Oh, yeah. No, that's what. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but if you see all the little girls dressed up, they're all elves like that.
yeah. I mean, they should have had more Mulan costumes.
And the snowman in the
I'm not
Frozen for comedy relief compared to the genie. Come on.
Yeah.
It's like
I'm not a fan of Olaf.
Yeah, I think he is weak.
Yeah. But yeah, because another thing that made me upset was when they changed World of Color to the Frozen World of Color. Oh, I was pissed. Follow the bouncing ride. I was like, no. And then, but I mean, it's cool to have Small World in it, but I don't know.
Had you seen the movie Deadpool 2?
Yes, one of my high school friends married Rob Liefeld, the guy that created it.
Oh, really?
And so...
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
well,
but...
tell the creator that number one is one of my favorite movies of all time.
There you go.
And number two was... we got the thumbs down.
Oh, okay. Why is that?
Number one was on a limited budget, and they just... everything was more compact. You know, it's like your girlfriend was nice and tight and beautiful, and number two was like an overstuffed
Okay, sorry.
And you've got the Deadpool jokes, the Yentl and the Frozen.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'm not a Barbara Streisand fan or a Yentl fan.
Right?
Yeah. Too bad he wasn't talking about Fiddler on the Roof, which I love.
Well, I mean, the joke was it sounds exactly like Bill Snowman.
But there's Barbara Streisand reference and the Yentl reference and a Frozen reference. Oh, the first Deadpool hit every note. I'm a big music fan, and the music in the one was better.
Well, okay. Granted, most of the times the originals are better, right?
Yeah.
And then also, it was a first rated R one and broke all the barriers. You're like, what is this, right? But now with the second one, yes, there's only so many stories, get another bad guy, whatever. But they want to incorporate X-Force. And then so...
See, they were just like wedging all this in.
Yeah, because
let's throw some more Marvel and X-Men references that go over. You know, I'm barely a student in it, but a lot of it just went right over my head.
Oh, yeah.
The first one didn't try any of that. It was just, the first one was a comedy, a love story, a horror story. Everything all rolled up into a nice ball that worked. Whereas the second one was just... I like the villain in the first one, plus there's just one, and there was just a few of the side characters, and it was mostly him.
Yeah.
For this one, it was like character, we gotta throw this guy some more lines.
Well, I mean, Cable, she's pretty awesome. Cable, I like. Domino, she's awesome too. But then, it's a thing where...
They weren't funny.
Well, it's supposed to be funny. Deadpool's the funny one. They can't all be funny. It was like Adam Sandler movie. Right?
You mentioned Deadpool and Adam Sandler and the same God. You are going straight to hell.
Oh, God. But anyway, so yeah. I liked it. I mean, I know what you mean. Because you go in there expecting, like, greatness. That's probably the thing.
Yeah. And the first one was, you know... was kind of word of mouth. You know, you gotta see this Deadpool. You know, it's like, okay, this could be my type of movie.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, it was like under the radar. Where the second one was every other commercial and every billboard and stuff like that was Deadpool.
Well, but think about the whole Marvel stuff. Like even like first Iron Man, I love that first Iron Man. And then all of a sudden they start giving him friends. I stopped watching after. I don't think I watched any Thor movies.
No.
And I didn't watch Wonder Woman, but that's a DC.
I hear it was a good movie, but no, I didn't see Wonder Woman.
I stopped at the Batmans. Yeah. I don't even think Superman either.
Yes, it's like, come on, Disney. Come on. And are you going to see The Incredibles?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Incredibles. I mean, there's a time I wasn't watching too many movies. I remember Moana, I slept in it.
Moana sucked.
Oh, okay. But Coco's my favorite.
Coco was a good movie.
Now,
Coco was a good movie.
So I don't know if Coco's my favorite because I go to Mexico a lot or because he's a musician, right? That song is just intense. I remember my dad passed away a couple years ago, so it made me think about that too.
Oh, I see.
I'm like, wow.
So you were emotionally invested.
Yeah, right? Because, I mean, all time, I think Cinderella's my favorite, right? But, you know, it's different. I can't relate to a princess, right? And then Stepsisters, or, and then Little Mermaid, probably my favorite, like, more recent, right?
I like Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast, yeah.
Even saw it literally on Broadway.
Oh, that was good.
So
That was great with Tom Bosley, right? The Father of Happy Days. How's my sweat going? Yes. Okay, I got the sweat going. Oh. What am I at right here? Oh, okay, I'm halfway there.
So Disney's trying, and you know they're changing
Pirates.
Pirates to be a more politically correct.
Yeah.
Let's just have vanilla ice cream for everybody.
What I don't get is that, like, pirates are bad dudes, right?
It's
But
called pirates.
yeah, and
It's
then
called pirates, not namby-pamby.
yeah, but you know what are you gonna do, right? But I like Pirates how it's a story on the whole ride. You know, like every I didn't realize this until like I think a couple of years ago. We go in, you're modern day, and then it goes to the skeletons, and then you imagine what it's like. Then you go to where the pirates are trying to get on the land, so they're fighting land and sea. Then they go in to capture the dudes, they capture the women, and the next thing they chase after the women. The next one they burn stuff down, and they take their stuff and they go back home. I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize there was a linear thing.
That's one of the greatest freaking guys of all time.
Oh yeah.
You know?
So let's test your Disney trivia. When was it made?
A long time ago.
Oh, there we go. Got him. 1967.
Oh yeah. And years ago they changed Haunted Mansion used to be really scary. But I guess
I heard people get heart attacks.
Grandma
Well, I mean,
Grandma Soft Serve from Sheboygan, Illinois got really upset.
No, but you know what
Of course we had to change.
okay, no. I have to agree, because that attic scene. Okay, you just hear that, dun, 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 right, and then you see those little heads jump up and stuff. That was freaky. I mean, it's not like scary, but it's like shocking.
Where he's hanging from the ceiling. That used to be so freaking intense.
Oh yeah. Well,
Now
but
they really cleaned it up.
yeah. Well, no, I mean that one I think is still the same.
No.
It's just that everybody knows the words, and they keep, like saying it all. So I mean, it's no big deal. One day I wish I could just ride through the exit to where it goes to the beginning. That was fine. Yeah. I remember one time we broke down on Space Mountain, and they turned the lights on. That was really weird. And I never rode Space Mountain again.
You saw Space Mountain in a different light?
Oh yeah. All right. I mean, just the light turned on in my head, and I was like, oh wow. It was really weird.
We were stuck on Haunted Mansion, but people like foreigners like to get out of their tomb buggy.
Doom buggy.
Yes, and take pictures, and they have sensors on the mats and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So it comes to a screeching halt.
Yeah, one of my.
Do that. There's plenty of postcards, etc. at the gift shop, conveniently located at the end of the ride.
Right. So, yeah, one of my best breakdowns. You know when you go to California Screaming?
Yeah.
And you're walking, and people are, oh man, what would it be like to get stuck on the top, right?
Yeah.
I got stuck on the top. And it's when I was videoing, so I'm like, yes. Saw the video of me walking down the top of California screaming.
You guys walk on?
Yeah. Well, how are we supposed to do it? I thought you just push them down and see, but it was fun. Then you got to see just the. You hear me breathe like crazy. It's before the miles.
Were you compensated for your?
You know, they give you like a fast pass or something. Indiana.
Space Mountain. What's the big?
Matterhorn.
Space
Thunder.
Mountain,
Star
Space
Tours.
Mountain, no, Space Mountain at Magic Mountain. What's the big?
I don't know, Colossus. Viper.
Yeah, Colossus. Yeah, it started raining, so we had to climb that one. That's that was a long.
Wait a minute, because I went to Magic Mountain and in the rain they still let us go on that ride.
Well, they stopped, but this is good.
Well, I guess that was before people started dying, right? On in Colossus.
Probably 1983, 84, before you were even born.
Yeah, right? I was 13. So.
I haven't been on any rides that have stopped, but on the California Streamer, it's a good ride, except for the part where towards about the 1 minute from the end, it goes up and down, up and down.
Yeah.
For no apparent reason.
Well,
except to make people feel a little nauseous. So.
Right before the picture, right?
Yeah.
So I think what it is because of what it looks like, just this framing of the big circle. So you need a loop here. Let's have a loop here because it looks better.
It's like, thank you. I hate that. I love that whole ride, except for that. When I come to that part, I'm always out with double bird.
Okay.
In case the camera's picking up my...
Wow, he's one of those Disney rebels. You're like in one of those Disney gangs. Yeah, you and the Neverlanders, you guys are getting to rumble with the Twinkle Bellers out behind Small World. But watch out for the Finding Nemos.
Get rid of it. Or have one. But it's going to be the Incredibles.
Yeah, right?
Whatever. I sure hope they're going to take out that part, but I have my doubts. I think it's just going to be kind of like what they did to Tower of Terror. Same thing, just a different coat of paint on the outside.
Yeah, I mean, they don't need to do anything. You know, and then, you know what? No matter how much we complain, we'll still go. I mean, that's how it goes.
It's always tough when it's annual pass renewal time.
I don't know, but that 20% discount, or is it 20? Or is it 10? So where they like take off a lot of money. So you're like, oh gosh. This one's going to be weird this time. Because I mean, I know in a matter of time it's going to be like, you know, $300 to get it for one day probably.
It's always amazing that you look. No matter what the price is, you look around and all these people, it's like, man, how much money does this place rate in? And it really doesn't matter what the price is. But when it comes to annual renewal, oh man, I don't know.
I think more people, I mean, you know, Disneyland's more of a annual pass place. Because, you know, not too many tourists come, maybe on Saturdays. But then most people have these things and just go whenever they can, right? And then since it's got so, I think the more expensive it got, the more people want to use it.
Yeah, that's true.
So
there's a point of diminishing returns, but every time. But I usually capitulate. That means give in.
Yeah. Wow. So I don't know.
But still go. So there you are. So you're at Frozen. So what's your next thing?
Okay, that's after we get the fast pass for Soaring, then watch Frozen, and then go to Soaring, and then get ready to go to Disneyland. Because we usually don't do the Grizzly Rapid ones. I mean,
I don't think it's
but when
it's pretty cool.
oh, I love Soarin'. I love Soarin'. That's one of my favorites. I think that's one of my dad's
Do you
favorites.
like the artificial orange smell when you cook?
I don't think they have it anymore because it's soaring over the world now.
Oh, yeah.
So you see the pyramids in Egypt and Taj Mahal.
Yeah.
But it's just really therapeutic. I mean, I go on that ride and I'm just happy.
That ride's
You know?
always really a long line every time you check it out.
Well, remember, it's not a conveyor belt line like Haunted Mansion
Yeah.
or Small World or even Little Mermaid, right? It's just a group of people and then done. Group of people, done. It's like Star Tours.
Yeah.
But yeah, so without the California Screaming, yeah, maybe I'll go to Toy Story. Because, if I go with my nephew, he wants to try and beat me or whatever. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Are you good at the Toy Story?
Yeah. I mean, well, okay, we learned how to unlock all the secrets.
Unlock all. Is there an app?
What?
Is there a Toy Story app that you can unlock all the secrets?
No, all you just look on YouTube. So, do you go on that a lot?
A lot? No.
Oh, okay.
Usually a lot. And the last time we was on, got in the line, some kid cute. It was a hot day.
Okay.
Oh, man, it's close.
So, what happens is stuff like, you know the one with the plates?
Oh, I love the place.
Okay, no, the plates. Like the army men, they shoot. And there's two plates that shoot in the air on both sides. If you shoot both of them at the same time, then the mountain flips upside down. And a tank starts shooting 5,000 plates at you.
Oh, yeah? Wow.
And then the little green men,
Yeah.
where they're all, I think they pop up and down. If you can get all of them down at the same time, it lifts up and a big monster head comes in and, eats your,
Oh, yeah?
yeah.
Wow, I've never done that.
And then,
Yeah, I like the place.
and then,
It's kind of a 3D effect where it actually feels like you're breaking.
yeah, right? And then, little green man, or Buzz Lightyear. That one's fun. You're done already?
One more to go.
Okay. All right.
We'll continue our visit.
Awesome. Okay. So, yeah, right? Yeah, it's good. What's mine at? Oh my gosh. 721. Oh. I know. One of you guys will be like, oh man, this video is horrible. I need to stop talking for a little bit though.
He's a doctor now.
So, right now, we were just hanging out, and then I am. Oh my gosh! Let me change this. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh! 10 miles and 40. This is like the fastest. Good job, man. Okay. Anyways, I did it. Check it out. No, normally it's about 50 minutes, but 47. That means I was going faster.
Okay.
So I guess all this Disney talk.
Go mileage-wise or time-wise?
I go mileage-wise.
I go time-wise.
So that's why I know that after 151 days, I did 1,510 miles.
Okay.
See? So you don't have no idea.
No.
But mine, since I know what day.
Okay.
All right, there we go. Day 151 in the books. See you later. Thanks a lot. How are you too? So yeah, just hanging out with Jack up there. It was pretty fun talking the Disney stuff. And no joke, it just went by like that. I mean, yeah, I was trying to get in the same shot and stuff, but I don't know. If I lean over, I'm gonna get that back problem thing like I did the other day, right? So I mean, my back feels like it's getting better, but it's like, I don't know. I think it's just that one. I think it's exercise, and it also might be the sitting in that bad chair for a while. So now I got to just focus on posture and eating healthy. So I'm drinking more water. I guess maybe hang out with my fair, like maybe eat better or something. Who knows? But yeah, drinking more water, eating better. And is this my car? But yeah, and then these exercises are going fast. Meeting Jack, and then have him in the bike right next to him. It's actually pretty cool stuff. But I'm turning into a girl because, you know, like sometimes you see those girls on the bikes and they talk, or I mean, well, actually, like this girl behind us, she was hauling. I looked back and I mean, it looked like she just dumped water on her. I'm like, wow, I wish I worked that hard. But no, I didn't. But that's why she's like totally skinny and I'm not. But, you know, tomorrow I'm going to come here after the park. So my legs will like be really pumped. So maybe I should do legs again afterwards, right? That'd be crazy. And sleep in the next day. Ugh. So I can't wait to finally get back into the whole sleep thing. And then, well, Monday I have to go to the eye doctor and then go do one of those running on the treadmill doctor test things. And then see how that goes. But summertime. And the living is easy. Yeah. Okay, anyways, this is a super long video. If you got to this far, I mean, I'm proud of you because I didn't realize how long I was taking the video. But you almost got to see like the whole, like how it works. But yeah, it's all Disney stuff. It's not exercise. So if you like Disney, yeah, it's a great video. If you don't like Disney, then it's horrible. It's like agony, right? But yes, that's what happens when you get two talkers together. Anyways, Big Daddy Shin, day 151. If I could do 151 days in a row, you could do 151 days in a row. Because if I could do it, you could do it. And I am doing it. Even though I got to go to sleep and I'm going to go to Disneyland all day. And my battery's probably going to run out. But we'll see. I should probably find that battery charger someday. I think that's probably a pretty good idea, right? But not today. I'm tired. Well, what time? No, it's not even midnight yet. Oh, it's not even 11. Shoot, I could find it. Maybe. I mean, that room's horrible. I wish I could show you it, but my mom would kill me. Huh, Mom? You're going to be like, oh man, so dirty in that room. How did I lose the focus? What? Okay, there we go. All right, anyways, time to go. People that, my students, former students now, graduated. Good job. I'll see you.